Hello students and welcome to class. I am Mr. Phelps. I will be your online digital photography teacher for IDLA's digital photography class. Just want to touch bases with you here. I'll be making some phone calls this week to introduce myself, see if you have any questions, so plan on hearing from me sometime this week. Wanted to touch bases with you first on Unit 1. Unit 1, you really won't be taking photos and submitting those quite yet. Unit 1, you'll be collecting information, submitting your academic honesty agreement, and collecting information on the camera that you have currently. The only cameras that you can use for class are regular digital photography cameras, no cell phone photos. If you submit cell phone photos, those come through as such, and I have to have you redo those. So make sure that you're using a regular camera, please. The information that I will need is the make and model of the camera. If you have any trouble with that, you can get it online and do a quick internet search and find out that information. And then later on, if you need any help as far as figuring out settings on the camera, I can then help you with that. A couple other things I want to talk to you about before we get into the course are two very important things as far as grading goes. One of those is that you need to make sure that you name all of your files correctly. That will be an assignment here that you'll get started with this week. You need to make sure that those are named correctly before you submit them. If you do not name them correctly and you submit them, you'll receive an automatic 0 until you've renamed them and resubmitted them. Because I get so many files from students, if they're not named correctly after I download them, sometimes it's difficult to find which ones were yours. The other thing, we won't start submitting photos for a bit here, but I want to make sure that you're aware that you have to resize your photos before submitting them. Sometimes within the course you'll read that the photos need to be between 50 and 100 kilobytes. I would like you to resize your photos from 150 to 200 kilobytes. If it's not exactly precise, that's fine. Maybe it's 145 or something like that. But try to get it between 150 and 200. That way the photos come through correctly through the IDLA Online Blackboard program, and I can also view them at a nice resolution on this end. Otherwise, if you try to submit larger photos, regular photos straight from the camera, some of those can be up to 4 to 5 megabytes. And when I try to download those, it freezes up the program. If you do not submit photos at the correct size, I will give you an automatic 0 and ask you to redo those. So it's better right off the bat to remember to name your files correctly and then have them sized correctly. I will be putting a video online here within the announcements that will show you an quick and easy way online to resize your photos, know exactly how big they're going to be, name them at that point, and then save them to your folder. So that's pretty important too. A couple things about class. It's not just about taking pictures, being given an assignment to go out and take architectural pictures or portraits, but we also cover aspects of the art elements and the art principles that you should be applying to your photos. That's part of creating interesting photos that are interesting to look at rather than just random snapshots. So it's how the assignments work for the most part is that you will learn about a specific type or style of photography, and then you'll go out and demonstrate your proficiency at taking that type of picture. So you need to make sure that all pictures taken for that assignment are taken after you start learning about the specific style or process. Again, you'll be applying different types of elements and principles of art, and that will also be covered within the assignment guidelines. So 3 important things. Make sure that you're not taking pictures until it's time to take pictures and you've covered the information. Make sure that you're naming your files correctly and also resizing them so you don't have a 0 on those. To give you the opportunity to take plenty of photos to choose from once you start doing one of the assignments, I've set up the due dates to correlate with the ending of the unit. So you have 2 weeks to do all of the unit work and get your photos submitted. Please make sure that you give yourself time to do this. Do not wait to the last minute. You're given the extra time to take quality pictures rather than waiting for the end of the unit and then trying to take the photos for submission. So make sure those are all set up, all your assignments are done, all your quizzes are taken by the end of the unit. That way you won't miss any points on the assignment. I will still give you full credit as long as they're turned in by the due date that's stated within the syllabus. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. You can email me or give me a call. I will be posting announcements here. Make sure that you look over those, such as this video here, for important information regarding the course and possible changes or difficulties other students are having that I can then inform you about so you're not making the same mistakes. Again, I look forward to working with you during the time of this course, and if you have any questions, get a hold of me. Thank you.